Hey, fellow traders. Reviewing trades for today, January 10th. Um, Today was Friday, and Fridays are known as trend days, which means that a stock usually keeps going the way it goes. So for me, these types of days are pretty good because I can get large profits out of my directional plays. So we'll start with the first trade. The first trade was TSM puts. I traded TSM on a 5 minute chart over here. What I saw was TSM coming here, trying to break above the VWAP, and the 5 minute touched it, came down. I got into puts right here with a stop over here, and it went lower, and I got out for a little over 30 cents. Then I did calls. The call play was basically as it broke above the VWAP again and took out this stop. I thought that okay, now it's done a double bottom. When it came down, it was actually um, at the both of them trend lines. So I thought that okay, now it's gonna come back to the 65 minute moving average, which was right up here. So I got into calls and then I got out right there. I did Tesla puts twice. So the Tesla puts was quite a simple trade. The first one was as it broke yesterday's pivots right here. I got into as it broke it right here, I got into puts thinking that it was going to go lower because both it and the market had broken pivotal areas of support. So as it did this green bar ignored, I got into puts and I got out for a hefty profit. Then again, as it came back into the moving average right here, had broke below the VWAP, a green bar that it ignored, went and touched the moving average right here. I got into positions and then I got out right here. So that was a hefty profit. I did Q's puts. The Q's puts was basically the same thought process as the Q's calls and puts was basically the same thought process. You first had this green bar and then a red bar ignored. So whereas it took it out, I got into puts and I like calls and I got out quickly. And then it came back out, took out all of this, started consolidating under the VWAP. I had these multiple uh, 1 minute bars that consolidated up there. We had a green bar that was ignored, a second green bar, and a bottoming tail first. So I got in actually over here, and then I rode it until this 1 minute was almost penetrated. So that was a good profit. And this one was a mistake that I made. I was trying to go short, but I had accidentally gotten called, so I got out of that immediately. I had failed. Uh, I had a small gain on QCOM. That was a calls play. The calls play was basically over here. You had broken the VWAP, tried to go lower, and then had taken it out. Both this one's for because it didn't move that much. I got out for a small profit. However, I was getting out over here, and then it popped really big. I was into Nvidia put options. Nvidia, as you see here, is like QCOM, uh, looking to like it's gonna go lower. It was today under these moving averages. So my thought process with the Nvidia Q puts play was breaking the VWAP. You have the 5 minute 9 EMA right here. multiple times testing it. I got in right here and I also added as it came down here for the second time. It came down, but it didn't quite go as far. The market went even lower, but this one was stronger. So as it started to come back up, I got out and I had to take a small loss. We did Microsoft in a room. However, my thought process was that Microsoft was weaker than was weak, and in the room, Anmol scalped this higher over here twice, and then he went into a third time right here. But I thought that, oh, this 5 minute is really close. I don't want it that close, so I waited until over here when he was thinking about uh, getting adding, and then I got in here instead, and I got out for a good profit as it came back up. I tried to do a meta call scalp. It was up a lot. However, in the end, the market was too weak now recently and just fell back down. So what happened was it came up stronger than the market, trading above the day. You see here, it's respecting these trend lines over here. Over here, you saw kind of a bear flag failure to go lower into the 5 minute. I got in right here and then it came up, had a healthy profit as it took out this green bar. I got out for a small gain. We were in Baba calls today together over here. Baba, I followed Anmol on this one, so I just got out break even as he said, get out break even. Then finally, I was in Apple puts twice today. The first time was over here. I saw that Apple had consolidated, moving averages was below, gap down today, had an initial red bar, was respecting the VWAP, came down under. I got in right here. It came back up, and as it came back down again and started trading below the VWAP, I added, and it came down quite a bit. At this point over here, I think I got out for small profit. Then once again, as it was riding the 9 minute EMA right here, I saw that it had multiple times kind of just followed it and had a failure to go higher, even though the market was over here at this point. So I traded it down here, just quick, quick few minutes, and then I got out for a healthy profit. So those were my trades today. All in all, 3.2K. On my own swing trade side, I'm up on my Coca-Cola puts. As I have said before, I took it as a breakdown below these pivots right here, and right now it's trading at about plus 600. I'm not going to take profits on it today because, as you see here, it has actually kind of consolidated and is looking like it wants to break down and go even lower to 60, and over there I'll take my profits. So those were my trades for today.